Last thing, Congressman, before we go, Democrats, the Democratic memo says that the dossier was corroborated by the FBI, that it wasn't this unverified dossier that we've been talking about, or that the Nunes memo alleged here. But just back in July of 2017, this is less than a year ago, former FBI Director James Comey testified, again, under oath, that the dossier was both unverified and salacious. Which way is it? Is it verified or is it unverified?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not verified, but what happened was, what the FBI did, remember, they prepackaged that Yahoo News article by Michael Isikoff as, quote, corroboration for the Steele dossier. They didn't tell the court that Steele was the source for the Isikoff article. They also had information that was being brought into places like the State Department, but it was basically a big feedback loop, all revolving around the dossier. So it is technically true that they had other, quote, sources except the actual dossier itself. The problem and the reason why that's not persuasive is because all those other sources were derived from the dossier itself. So you can prepackage it, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing.
Right. In the parts of this that are redacted, because there are redacted parts in the Democratic memo, I believe that Congressman Schiff put those in there on purpose so that he could claim a double standard in treatment, that the Republicans' memo wasn't redacted, but his memo was. But the thing is, what's even more important than that political game is the parts that are redacted would require us to simply take Schiff's word for it, to take Congressman Schiff's word for what he's saying. And I'm not sure that he's demonstrated that he has the character enough that we should be able to trust him without verifying it.
Yeah, I think he's been a font of misinformation. He's been carping about collusion for over a year now. He's produced no evidence to this day of collusion. And I can tell you, I read the entire unredacted memo. There are no identifiable key pieces of evidence other than the dossier. It was things that were repackaged, but they all relate back to the dossier. You know, they were redacted for various reasons, but I can just say there's nothing earth-shattering with those redactions.
Well, there you have it. Congressman DeSantis, thank you so much for coming on the show, sir. It was great to talk to you.